Hey guys, I'm back with part two. So, where the heck were we? We had love in the past. Spirit gave you that gotta take a dump urge that, listen, that love is done. Okay, now you need to move on because there's more. We got more coming for you. Okay, and it's by divine creation because it was a 3-3 energy that I did see. Okay, by following the example you have shown, I have become a happier, kinder, more authentic me. You've been more humble in this situation. Okay, you found yourself in a more humble position, but that didn't mean that your boundaries were so lax as somebody wanted them to be, I feel, in your past. Okay. And then with the Steve Carroll card, true or false, Carroll's first film role was in Little Miss Sunshine. That's false. Before that, Carroll had been in Bruce Almighty, Anchorman, and The 40-Year-Old Virgin. So it's like you were here, and before you could find your sunshine within, you had to connect with spirit and channel those messages for yourself. Okay, and then you had to anchor and solidify yourself in that experience. Okay, and then there was this period where you were the only one. You were the only one is what I get. Okay, and in this situation, somehow this is happening. Okay, multiple choice. Which of these animated films did not make use of Carol's video talents? It wasn't Despicable Me. It wasn't Over the Hedge. It was the Lorax was the one that did not make use of Carol's voice talents. Okay, but they did use Carol, and that's the situation again. So the Lorax is coming off. In that movie, they cut all the trees. So this is one who cuts their connection to the ancestor energy is the way that's coming up for me. Yeah. In other words, they're not listening to the spirit in this. But that's not what's happening here. So that's saying to me, there is that connection because we're keeping this alive. The forest is alive here, honey. His voice wasn't used in that experience. Okay. But Over the Hedge, and we already referenced that. Okay. Get over it. We talked about get over it. Okay. And then Despicable Me. Why? Because you found your shadows here. This is about you doing the processes of the shadow. Okay. And understanding that it's okay to protect yourself. Like it's all well and good that you should be protective, like of your energy. There's reasons why that's very well and good for you, and you should. But it's like every day you're experiencing more stuff, and I feel like you're in this growth phase where you feel like every day you're understanding more and more just what that means. Like it's like peeling onions off of a layer, like, oh, I got to protect myself this way too. Okay. And so what they want us to see here, as I'm compelled to touch that card, what they want us to see here is, listen, you got to know that you're blessed, safe, and protected, no matter where you stand in your skin. Okay. Let's see. So it also talked about getting over fears and stuff like that. So I see, like, this is what you've been doing. This is the situation. You've been making it, and it's affecting your physical reality. Okay. So there's just like your emotional and your spiritual went through this big shift. You're going through that too in this energy, in this vibe. By following the example you have set. So somebody in this situation could feel that way about you. That from your example, they've become a happier, kinder, more authentic them. If they were humble, they did. If they were humble, they did. One more time for emphasis. Yes, please, and thank you. If they were humble, they did. Come through, come through. You know we love how you do. Praise. Okay. All right. So let's look at the position of your cards. And what do we start off with? I feel like men just want younger women. I'm attractive, but I can't compete with teenagers. What do I do? First off, why are you trying to compete with anybody is what I got to say. Like, you don't need to be in no competition. The only one you need to be in competition with is yourself. If they're for you, they're for you. And you know what? It's not about age. It's not about appearances, whatever. It's not, because I don't give a fuck what you look like and how you are. There's somebody out there who fucking has a fetish for your ass. Exactly the way you are. Exactly the way you are. I don't care if you think you're too skinny, too fat, too tall, too short, too smart, too dumb, too silly, too whatever. Damaged. Somebody loves your ass just the way you are. But when you're busy worrying about all these people that ain't loving on you, that ain't doing nothing for you that you want done. That's the way that's coming to. That ain't doing nothing for you that you want done. Okay. Part 2, this card. Thank you. That's why I'm fucking with that. This card right here. All right. So part 2. This is another. It's like the whole first movie of your life is done. And it left everybody with a cliffhanger. And now, finally, after years in the making, you've been waiting. Here in a theater near you is part 2 of your life. It's a whole nother thing with a whole different thing. But just like in part 1, you found your powers and you realized who you were. Now in part 2, you have more expertise. Ask Flash, ask the Black Panther. And in part 2, you have more expertise, more wisdom, more knowledge from all the stuff you went through in part 1. You're a whole nother beast, baby. Oh, come through. You know I love when you do. Thank you. Which is always, every day, in every way. And sometimes I hear, and sometimes I didn't want to listen to you. Sometimes I didn't want to listen to you. So sometimes you didn't want to listen to a spirit, but you figured it out and you began to hear it. So in part 1, you got your connection to your gifts more stronger than it had been before. Now, your energy at this time. Oh, not done with part 2. Look at the 2. Specifically, look at the 2. And I hear they're giving me the 6. Okay, because it's not by no accident that I put the 4 of Swords there. And it's in reverse. And the way that image looks, it's like a continuation of the card. Look at that. Wow. The 2 is the High Priestess. And what she was given to me when I designed this card was, look at how I drew it. First off, one of them was stable. The second part, like there was something here that there was a missing piece when I drew it. And so I had to fill it in. But before I even got there, the way I drew these lines, and why is it exaggerated over here? Because it was going to the future. It's like, okay, so from here on out, you're taking this new energy with you. Oh, Jeez Louise. You're taking everything that you learned. You found your powers in part 1. In part 2, is all the way up something. It is like you're no longer learning this. Like you got your degree. You got your degree. You know how to use this. You'd have practice. You'd have success in the field and some more shit. You're certified with tenure now. It feels like something like that. So in your energy with this 4 of Swords, you've had your chance to chill and heal. You're healed now, baby. You done proven that. I hear how you glided through that experience. The way you just glided through that experience. Yeah, you healed. Congratulations, is what I hear. So from the Handmaids, what do we have? The Hangman, the new perspective. That there was a period of a place you were in that you stayed there for a purpose, to gain that alignment. The Hangman head always glowing with that wisdom. It's turned all the way up. But he's upside down still, see? And why? Because the devil was there. The devil was there. Okay. Capricorn season gave you, I hear Capricorn season and taught you some things. During Capricorn season, you learned some things. Some things were revealed during Capricorn season. Okay. What else? The High Priestess. But your intuition was here. It spoke. You paid attention and you acted accordingly. But let's see what else. The 8 of Cups. And now moving on. In your actions, what you released your emotional attachment to something in order to release it. It was a power move. It was an expression of your skill, of the hard work you've put in, and of the productivity of the self studies you've been doing. You created that Ace of Cups for yourself 8 times here, is what I heard. Because they're referencing it to the Strength card. They're referencing it to the 8 of Pentacles, and it's showing me the worker there, right? But they're saying no, but in regards to emotions, like you've recreated this success 8 times now. And it's like, now it's like gliding through. So the first time you did it, it took you a bit longer, and there was some shit to the way you did it. So you did it differently next time, and there was still some shit to the way you did, etc., down the line. But as you kept doing it the next time, you refine the process. You got this shit down to a bare minimum. You was at this for speed, baby. You was like, we're going to glide through this shit as quick as we can. I'm going to do this lesson over and over again until I get every answer right. And that's how you got, that's where you find yourself now. You know, it's a letting go, a detaching of something here that was triggering you, some fears that was trapping you. Yeah, and you move on, and this is your energy. You're in that place of taking that action. So there's a huge High Priestess energy over this, which is that hearing, working with Spirit and hearing the voice that Spirit is giving you. So learning to identify the intuition, learning to incorporate what the intuition is giving you into your physical experience, so it has a tangible effect. Instead of just knowing shit and not doing nothing about it, you start knowing shit and doing whatever the fuck you need to do about it because you know shit. In this, it was changing your energy. So let's get some more clarifiers on this. We have satisfaction. See? Job well done. I heard job well done. Look at that thumbs up. It was about getting your energy aligned. Now, I did some TikTok readings. Some of you might have seen them. Some of you might not have. But I did some TikTok readings, and in one of them, this card is featured. So watch that so you can see what I said about it, because it applies. Good job, though. Good job. Thumbs up. Job well done. Job well done. All right. What else do we have from my handmade oracles? For the love and peace and happiness, try at this time by divine design. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come through. Here we go. From the signature set, this is the freaking card that I saw in my intuition when I said you did it 8 times. This is the card. How perfect is that? I saw that in my mind's eye. Perfect. Okay. Hold on 1 second, guys. I want to get in there so I could see the chat too. All right. Shout out to Virginia, our first commenter of the night. I see Wanderer's back with us too. That's what's up. Hold on. This is the wrong video again. That was the first video. That's another one I'm trying to do. My phone, I need to refresh it. All right. There we go. Part 2. Now I'm live with you. And Eliza was the first commenter for the second Shadows for the Night. Janine is with us. I see Richie and Abinov. Okay. Anyways, let's get into these. Welcome to the channel. So thankful and grateful to have you. All right. This is it. You did it 8 times. On this image, I don't have the 8 on the bottom line. The 8 jumps up to the next line. Yep. Because it's time to elevate, honey. That's what's going on with you. It is time to elevate, honey. Yes. This is beautiful. Let's see what's coming out of the I Know Trivia deck. This is going to be fun. Oh my, what is your energy at this time, honey? It is time to elevate, be great, elevate, go be great. It reminds me of Georgette. She always says, go be great. She works with a lot of people. And she talks about ooh, this is like a child's toy to you, I heard. Ooh, this is like a child's toy to you, I heard. It's like, this fake ass puppet ain't gonna do too much more than these few little things, which is come here so I can push its buttons, but that's about it. And I feel this like, okay, I'm bored with that toy. I need something more advanced. That's what I feel like. But there's something here. Let's see. True or false? The name Tamagotchi means watchful parrot in Japanese. False. It is a merging of the Japanese word for egg and the English word for watch. Watch. You're keeping watch on your egg. Honey, you've been nursing this egg. You've been nursing this egg that didn't come through last time, did it? It came through this time. Come through. I love when you do. Okay. Yeah, you've been watching this egg. You've been growing this. You've been making sure it stays perfect so that way it'll come out perfect. You've been growing it. Or is it are you cooking eggs? Maybe you're not growing the eggs. Are you cooking the eggs? What you doing with them? Because if you're cooking them, you might cook them a little, you might cook them alone. But however you going to cook them, you're going to make sure that it comes out strong the way you want it to. Something about it coming out strong. I see somebody who's in some sort of a cook-off, and you're going to make this interesting egg dish. And the timing is very specific. The timing is very specific. You feel like just 1 second too long and it'll be ruined. Okay. Just 1 second too soon, you feel like it just won't be all the way right. It's like, maybe it's like a creme brulee, because you know how they toast the top of a creme brulee? It looks like, yeah, you got to get it just right, just like this, and then it comes out perfect. All right. Multiple choice. What virtual pet similar to Tamagotchi but intended for boys was released by the same company? It was not Battlemon. It was not Pokemon. It was Digimon. So, Digimon. Okay, and then this gives me the feel of you're putting your information out digitally. Something about digitally is involved. This is about a marketing campaign for somebody. This is about foundations for somebody, because for whatever reason, Digimon is showing me pixels, like a Minecraft kind of a thing for some reason. Oh, because the screens were kind of like that for these little toys. Okay. What Japanese company designed the original Tamagotchi? Bandai. Okay. So you outgrown some toy in a period of watching an egg is hatching. Where is it at in the hatching? Well, apparently it's with this card here. It's showing us it's elevate. You're elevating. You can no longer go to the same level. Now you will be able to go to the same level in the level you're going to, though. Okay. You did a great job. You need to know that. That's beautiful in your energy. I love that. All right. Well, let's see what we have on the other side of the table. What's going on with whoever whatever you're having in your experience. I heard they were looking at you as Empress. So either you're their spouse, you're their mother, you're their grandmother, I heard, remember that they're watching. They're always watching you. Somebody's always watching you and how you go through things, I hear. So wherever this message for this card goes, you need to know that your children are observing you. And for some of you, children aren't your blood, but you got babies somewhere and your babies are watching you and they're learning from you and you're loving them and they love you because you give them the love and the nurturing and you help them with creative things and you help them to express their creative selves so they can find, and it's like you embellish upon their value for them. Build them up, honey. Yeah, that's beautiful. All right. And remember, in this, there's a protector. So are you the protector here? Are you protecting? This is divine feminine energy. The divine feminine has a protector here. The divine feminine has a spirit protector, a guide, a very powerful guide that protects. Okay. In other words, on a let's talk frequency and vibration here. Let's talk frequency and vibration language for a moment. Okay, Tesla, come through, announcing himself. Okay. Interesting. So they're giving me Meisner effect. Okay. And I've read about it in this book. Where is that book? Anyways, what is it? Light, enlightenment and invisibility for people, for all people. Enlightenment and invisibility for people of all nations or something like that. Okay. It was it has a 1978 inside the front cover, and it has a gold edging, and it has a guru on the front. And it has an image in there, and it talks about the Meisner effect. And at the level that you vibrate is going to definitely indicate what other vibrations come to your energy, can vibrate with you, alongside you. And so when you're vibrating higher, those things that are not a vibrational match because they're vibrating lower, or if you're vibrating lower, those things that are higher vibrational match are not a match to you. So higher vibration, like attracts like, simple. But what it also does is those two don't vibrate together well. You're gonna have friction if they're touching because they're not vibrating at the same rate. They're not on the same frequency. They clash unless there's a harmonic frequency. This year, you'll be aligning with more harmonic frequencies. Wow. This year, you'll be aligning with more harmonic frequencies. Loud and clear. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The energies are conducive to it this year. This next zodiacal cycle in particular. Okay. Clarify this, Empress. Some of you have this. You might be living with your mother or with your grandmother, or your powerful guide is your mother. Your powerful guide is your mother in spirit. Your grandmother in spirit. It's actually your whole ancestral line, especially through the mother's line. It's your spiritual ancestry line. On earth, they like to put more emphasis on the father's line. And they're showing you the contrast from the spiritual. So your environment is going to be more aligned to your higher vibration. Queen of Wands. King of Swords. Knight of Swords. Page of Wands. You'll have good news reach you. The good news is you've overcome challenges about gaining clarity. Now you have the clarity, right? And you're taking the right actions to benefit yourself. You're releasing yourself from any attachments, anything that was like, you're in this period of giving yourself rest, and somebody sees that. People see that about you. Okay. There is positive. I hear you've been working with a few individuals, okay, in different age ranges, okay, and there's positive progress because they're watching you and how you move. They're watching you and how you move. Other people are learning and leveling up by watching how you're doing. They feel like you are really the example. Here it is. I forgot about this. By following the example you have shown, I have become a happier, kinder, more authentic me, humble. It's like respect. At the end of the day, it's all respect. It's all respect at the end of the day. That's the way I feel about that. It's all respect at the end of the day. It is what it is, but at the end of the day, it's all respect. That's good. Put some respect on my name. Okay, this is what's coming up. Grandma with her cards and her computer. It's Quentin Strong. Because I grabbed the wrong deck. So again, the emphasis of your children are observing you. That wasn't the deck I meant to grab. Interesting. But we're going to keep it. Let's get one from the deck I meant to grab. So you're learning from watching this show. You're taking actions to benefit yourself in your life because you're seeing situations more clearly. You're trusting in your spirit guides because you've been watching. Your mother is here in spirit as your guide as well. Okay. Your grandmother, your feminine ancestry line, your spiritual ancestry line is through the mother. I hear Tupac singing Dear Mama in the background. Okay. And I mentioned today too, all the different difficulties I gave to my mother. I'm so thankful and grateful that my daughter, she gave me some challenges, but she was definitely not like I was. I was a real handful, man. Whew. From the signature series, my mother says, you were a good girl, though. You just was hurting. That's all. I know, Mama. And so that's a message for you from your mother, grandmother, your feminine ancestry line. Thank you. This is about creative. Your arts are seen. Thank you. That's perfect. From the signature set, a different headspace. It's like people can see that you've changed your thinking, your ideas, your communications, and you're elevating again, and you're helping as an example. You're setting an example of choosing the higher road, of choosing the higher path, of choosing the spiritual path, of choosing God. Transforming, look at that. Transforming is happening. Transformation is happening because of your course of action. Wow, that's beautiful. Transforming. I love that because you're hitting shit from the different headspace. This is perfect. You're doing your creative arts. Where you're being guided by spirit to share that, you do. In whatever form that looks like for you. You are a leader, a spiritual leader here. Yes, you are. Leonardo da Vinci is the, I know, trivia card. It's time to play trivia again, guys. What do we have? True or false? Da Vinci developed plans to build a helicopter. True. However, he lacked the proper materials to build it. Okay. All right. So this is giving me the energy of the mind mechanics illustration we gave in the conveyor belt system in the back of the airport that nobody knew was misaligned and had luggage everywhere it wasn't supposed to be, and conveyor belts pointing the wrong direction, and shit was just all haywire until somebody actually went back there and gave it a look, realized it. Then they contact the repair person. You got to find somebody that knows how to repair this, okay? And then from there, the repair person has to come in and do the work. So first off, you need an appointment with the repair person. Second off, you need to actually let the person come in and do the work. And then you have to maintain it. Okay, but here's the thing, as a person is doing the work, they can't get the machine up and running until they got this one piece that's out of order. It's back ordered at this time, and it has been for some time. Well, the good news is the piece is becoming available here now, so things could be aligned. So this person, there's this looking at you, and the piece that was needed to build it comes in here, is what I'm getting. Because here we go, confirming that for me. Look at this. It's the multiple choice. Besides being a painter, which of these professions did he practice? Architect, astronomer, or physician? It was architect. That's the designer. That's the designer. So here is the energy of they're looking at you. Okay, you're changing things, you're transforming things in your environment. Okay, and you are designing something new for your line. I hear for your line. It gives the energy of a new religion, practice, course of study, way of living, idea, path. Apply the one you like the best, or don't. Just know the energy of it. Give either the Italian or French name for the Mona Lisa, La Gioconda in Italian, or La Joconde in French. And somebody here, Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, men have named you. Okay, so there's something here about Mona Lisa. Hey. All right, so that's what we have in your environment. Your mother here is with you. She is here. She is with you. And your mother wants you to know, we have seen what you have been through, and we have seen that you have really just developed your talents, your skills, and your abilities. We see that you've developed this feminine energy. We see that you've transformed. We see you. We see you. And you're elevating. You're being acknowledged for the work that you've done. What was the next position? It was what it is, how you feel about it, what they think about it, what they gonna do about it. The Chariot. Is that correct? That don't feel right. What you need to know about it. What you need to know about it. Yeah. What you need to know about it is you're moving forward. What you need to know about it is you're on victory road. What you need to know about it is things are going to pick up the pace. The energy is picking up. What else? 10 of Wands. 6 of Swords. And we mentioned the 6 of Swords already with your energy and that part too. Okay, the Fool and the Page of Pentacles. It's over. Move on. Let go. Shed off anything that is part of. Leave behind what you've left. Leave it behind. There's a new project coming up. There's a new vibe here for you. You've elevated. It's going to be a whole new floor plan over here. It's going to be a whole new floor plan right here. You're going here. See how there all the boxes are unchecked? You're going there. That's in your energy. That's what's going on here. You're going there. And you need to know that. So it's going to come with its own new experiences. And yes, new challenges as well. You need to know that you have what you need to make it. I'm looking at this book, the Jane Austen book, and I'm seeing this feeling like they're not good enough. Now you know you're good enough. So for someone, that's like the big whole thing there is you had to learn that you were good enough, and now you know you're good enough. Yeah, you had to. Good enough what? Good enough at everything. And listening to your spirit is not on the top of that list right there. It's right there on the top of the list. It's listening to your spirit, listening to your intuition, applying that, okay? Taking care of your egg. Taking care of that thing that's important to you, that matters to you, which is you've been working on for some time to get here. Yeah, what you need to know is you're successful. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. It feels like mission accomplished. Yeah, you're being observed in this. And what everybody can see here is you're in a different place. You're quick to skirt on stuff that ain't supposed to be here. Yeah. You let stuff go that you used to hold on to. They used to anchor you down in place. You don't do that no more. Because you know when it's time for action. Your guardian, your mom, your grandma, your feminine ancestry line, you're clearly listening to what they have to say. And it's how you're having this clean getaway. I hear clean getaway. It's a clean getaway. That's beautiful. And I hear karmically clean. It's a karmically clean getaway. From the guiding lights. Synchronicities abound to say you're walking your divine path in a perfect and delightful way. Didn't I just say that? Close enough? What else? Uncertain. You're like, I can't see 10 miles down the road. I can't even see tomorrow, you might say. But I know I'm going. That's what I know. And I know I'm on victory road. That's all I need to know. I've done what I've done. I hear you may have some doubts. Anywhere where you have doubts about have you done the right thing? Yeah, you've done the right thing, and you're going to have synchronicities that show up to confirm that for you. There will be synchronicities confirming that for you. Actually, we're going to leave that there. And we're going to put this one right here so you can remember this for a minute. Just look at all that beautifulness right there that you got going on. So you just going to keep following your guides and moving in the direction towards the things that you choose for yourself, and anything that get in the damn way is going to get run out, run down, run over, run away from something. And it's not run away. It's like you're moving so fast through this stuff. They literally can't keep up with you. It's like you're figuring out their bullshit too fast for somebody. What? I heard that. Yeah. Clothing. It's a bow tie, and you're putting a little bow tie on it. Not only did you have success here, but you put Put it in a beautiful bow tie. Okay. True or false? Black tie events are more formal than white tie events. False. White tie is the most formal dress code. Multiple choice. Which of these cartoon characters wears a bow tie? Well, it's not Fred Flintstone. It's not Yogi Bear. It is Krusty the Clown. Okay. And the open-ended question. Which famous American popcorn spokesman is always shown wearing a bow tie? It's Orville Redenbacher. Okay. And this is what you need to know. You need to know that, listen, where you're going, everybody doesn't get an invitation to go there. Most people didn't know that white tie versus black tie. I didn't know that. I never even thought about shit like that. So it wasn't in my knowledge bank. Now it is. Okay. The other thing in that is like balance with the black and white. I see balance. Okay. Krusty the Clown, I feel like, to go back to your past right now, you feel like that will be foolish as hell because you already know what dwells there. Excuse me. Thank you, Salud. I heard it immediately. So, and then they're showing me Fred Flintstone. If I got to push this car with my own 2 feet, me and this thing, we're out of here. As fat, and I see Fred Flintstone feet just a moving. Yeah. A boo boo. Okay, so there's something there about a boo boo. All right, is that right? Oh God. Okay. Synchronicities happening. They're gonna guide you when you're uncertain. Pay attention to the synchronicities that are showing up. They're talking to you. You got to learn to read your life, man. It's your life. What you can expect from them, it was the 9 of Swords. They're afraid. They in fear of something here. They're afraid to act. Or also, okay. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's what they wanted to talk about. Thank you. About this person can't stop thinking about you. And they I feel like a lot of regret in them. Where did I see that? Somewhere I saw that. They're going to be, whoever you walked away from, they're going to want to come back, that 6 of Cups energy. Yeah. 2 of Wands, because they're far away and they can't stop thinking about you, even though you're at a distance. They want to be around you. The 3 of Swords, it hurts to be away from your energy. They don't like it. And the 10 of Pentacles, but they know that you're not there no more. Like for you, it's over now. You're done with this experience with this person. You're like, I've had enough of this. And then you're like, yeah, but they sent me a message that they miss me, or I bumped into them and they said that they miss me. So, yeah, maybe I should just. But do you miss the way the experience was? Do you really want to go back? Okay. That's how, and you're like, hell no. I hear, hell no. All right. What else do we have? The difference between us are too many to be reconciled in order to have this connection any longer. Yeah, you're like, I'm good. I understand. So it's like, if you didn't know, you need to know they're going to miss you. You can't let that change your decision. Shit, you might even miss parts of being around them, but I heard no, because there's so much peace that they're not here. All that chaos energy that was here with them, you don't need that internal emotional chaos So what is that, right? And of course they're going to want to come back. Your past is going to want to come back to you. They all want to come back to you. Because of how you do. You didn't see it before because you blocked everything and you didn't pay attention. But now you see this. Okay. On this side, we also have this animal card, and it's a seal. We had this card come out on one of the other readings recently. Let me see what I get from it today. True or false? The largest seal species can grow to be 3 times heavier than an adult male polar bear. Okay. True. The male elephant seal can weigh over 4,500 pounds. Polar bears generally weigh less than 1,500 pounds. What they're showing me with this true or false is divine feminine and divine masculine, or divine feminine and divine masculine. They're showing me like a ratio of what this perfect balance actually is for you in the energy that you're vibrating in. Now, here's the other thing. This is like your feminine, where the feminine energy in the spirits, which is you, okay, because you're the empress and people are looking at you and they're learning from you, and you're changing vibrations and you're transforming your world. Okay, this masculine energy that's in this that wants to come back, they're only at 1,500 capacity. Your capacity is 4,500. So you are vibrating at the frequency of 4,500 capacity, and they're vibrating at 1,500 capacity, and those two don't mix well, because if you're not able to do that whole lean on me thing that we were talking about earlier. Yeah. Because one's way too tall. Okay. One has a bigger capacity. Somebody doesn't have the capacity to love that you do, but they want to come back because you overflow. When they're around you, you overflow. Thank you. That's how you fill each other's cups, from the overflow. That's why the 2 whole people that keep coming out in the reading lately is very important, because this is saying, as you overflow to one another from your own cup, your overflow keeps them completely full from where you're at. But their overflow isn't coming and flowing for you, because they can't even get any of it in the cup, because they can't reach, because they're too short, because they got a small capacity. So it almost looks like, it almost, the way I'm seeing it, you know how at weddings they have the champagne towers with all the glasses, and they just pour it and it overflows, right? Okay, except for this isn't a tower built with glasses all stacked on top of each other. All the glasses are stacked on the table. It's just taller glasses to shorter glasses. The tallest glass is in the center. So there are glass here that is the same height, the same capacity as yours. The ones around the outer don't match up with the ones on the inner. Anyways, that is really complicated. I hope you got that. That's what a drawn out explanation you give it. Okay. Multiple choice. What body part distinguishes a sea lion from a seal? Wow. Okay. It's not their flippers. It's not their tail. It is their ears. So their ears are different, and that's how you could tell the difference. Interesting. All right. So the way you listen the way you listen to spirit here is different from how this person does, is what I'm getting. Again, somebody don't fucking listen, and somebody do listen. Or somebody only listen when it's easy. They don't listen when spirit is calling on them to take a difficult step. Okay. Open-ended question says, name the seal that shares its name with a musical instrument. Harp seal. Okay. The harp is giving me angelic energy. You're just at different levels of awareness. You're just at different levels of awareness. So you've done what you needed to in this experience, okay? It's hard being out of your energy. But for them to come to you and your energy, not to reject them, they're going to have to elevate too. And they're just not there at this time. You don't live on the same level no more in the two rows. You can't just go up there because somebody you know is oh, my friend is over there. It don't fucking matter. And actually, they'll figure out soon enough that y'all ain't really friends no more. Because there's nothing to talk about with you. What the fuck do I look like sitting around here spending hours and hours talking about drama and bullshit going on with somebody else? They're saying, but that's all you do when you do tarot. Yeah, but there's a fucking point to this conversation. And it's not just to sit in the same energy. It's to elevate. So they're showing me in a reading with channels a long time ago. Why is it that two people can tell the same story and one should shut up and one should really keep talking? Because the one that should shut up is the one that is emotionally driven by impulse, by recreating the same emotion that they're talking about because they haven't processed the experience to release those emotions. They keep tapping in at the same emotional level in the experience as when they had it. So they get just as mad telling the story as when they had it, and now they're actually reliving it all over again energetically. Okay? That don't vibe with you. Now you can tell, the other person could tell the story from a place of, I processed my shit about it. So this is my experience. Check this out, guys. So this is the difference between, thank you, the breakdown that you saw. There was some unprocessed bullshit it needed to release. And the healing, the healing that is visible when I am able to discuss something without having strong emotional reactions to it. So it does, and it's with the point of raising vibration. And the only reason you can do that is because you have raised your vibration, and it's a scale, just like this Nine of Swords has. It's a scale. You can't jump from the bottom. You got to take it one level at a time. You don't get to skip levels in this shit. Just like Super Mario Brothers, you got to go through each level to unlock the next level. Until you beat it, then you can go to all the levels. What? Is that how it is? I don't remember that. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah. All right. So, what you can expect from them. They're going to definitely notice the difference in the vibe when you're not around because you overflow so much over there. Okay. But there's a different capacity here in this than you have for whatever, for spirit, for love, for life. I heard life. What's the guidance for you? Two of Swords in reverse. You've followed your intuition. I feel like you've done what you needed to do. I feel like you've made your decision, and it's like you need to stand on your decision. But let's clarify this Two of Swords. And they're giving me that High Priestess energy from part 2. And it's like moving forward. Again, they said put the card up. So here we go. Yeah, so it's like moving forward from here. The way that 2 is very drawn out. Moving forward from here, you will continue to trust in your intuition. Okay, we have Wow, confirming the Two of Swords. We have the Two of Swords, and they're saying, yeah, that's just you're on point with that. Okay. And we have the Hermit. That's what Spirit wanted you to see in this. The Ten of Cups. And the Page of Swords. Okay. So now you know. Okay, your guidance for you. Now you know, and you will continue to follow your intuition. In regards to these energies, you know that this separation must continue because it's not about you being their happiness. It's not about you being their little Miss Sunshine. They need to find their own little Miss Sunshine. Oh, that's not what I was doing with those. That's right. Ding, ding. Okay, here we go. You know how to, so even if you take a misstep here, and even if you put something in the wrong place, even if you take a misstep, you know how to correct it and put it over there where it's supposed to be, way over there. It's not supposed to be right here, all up on you. It affects, you know, I hear, you know that when you don't listen to it, it affects. Okay, and here's the thing. You know that somebody going to be wanting some sex because, yes, and you know that you deserve some. So, interesting. Somebody getting an opportunity to have some coming up. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Let's see what we got from the feels. I could have, I should have, I would have, but I did not regret. Okay. Guidance for you. You know they're going to contact you to try to get some, but let them have their regrets. Let them live in their energy. If it's in your past, it's there for a reason. What do we have? What do we have about the guidance? What is the guidance for you? The Two of Swords and the Two of Swords and the guidance right there, or excuse me, the Two of Swords. This Two of Swords and this High Priestess energy right here coming out together right now in your guidance is telling you, yeah, chill on this situation. And maybe you need to chill on sex with other people right now. Okay, for someone. Symbol. Definitely need to chill on sex with this person. The symbol is the bass clef. Oh, yeah, baby. I love bass. So that's awesome because what that's giving me is what is it that you can do to satisfy yourself? Go do that. You're going to have to take care of yourself sexually for some. Maybe you're not comfortable with that. Okay, fine. Well, do something else that you love to do, but don't sit up there be missing. You know what I'm saying? This separation here is they say it needs to be permanent, and you know that, and Spirit has shown you that. The bass clef in the guidance, the purpose of a true or false, the purpose of a musical clef is to identify the pitch of the notes on the staff. That is true. Okay, multiple choice. The bass clef symbol is a stylized version of which of these letters? It's not D, it's not G, it is F. The guidance for you is to throw up the middle finger when they try to come hit you up for sex. They get an F. No. Okay. Open-ended question now. Here's the A. I didn't even notice that before. Name the note represented by the lowest space on the bass clef. Wow. What that's giving me, this reminds me of something. So somebody once told me, don't sink yourself down to their level. And I said, baby, no matter how low I go, I could never be as low as their level. Why? Because the lowest level on your scale is still an A. And we talked about it. You came here to ace this shit. You came here to get 100%. Oh, yeah, but they don't give those. So you'll get a 99. And that looks like a 9 right there. Whew. This is the guidance for you. You know what's up. Angel number 99. Come through, come through. Okay. So let's look at what the outcome looks like. Excuse me. One moment, please. The outcome looks like the 6 of Cups. We're going to find out why the 6 of Cups is here. You know somebody want to come back. Where did the Where did there's another card supposed to be right here. Did I not pull one? Did I not pull a words of clarity here? Ah, that's what it is. That's why the 6 card is here. Yeah, they're going to try to give you 6, but you're going to give it back. This 6 card was supposed to come here of what's your guidance for them. They're going to want to come back for 6, and they're going to be disappointed because the connection, the differences between us are too many to be reconciled in order to have this connection any longer. Okay, so then in the guidance for you, going back over there, reciprocation. Yeah. They say focus on the feeling and the vibration and the frequency of reciprocation. In other words, how does it feel when there is reciprocation? Where can you look to put your attention more on reciprocation in your life? Now that feels right. Onto the outcome energy here. The 6 of Cups. Yes, the 6 of Cups. Why is the 6 of Cups here? Off the top of the deck. What do we got? The 5 of Swords. That's separating yourself from lower vibrational energies, things that are cross current energy. That's it. We haven't said that in a long time. Cross current energies. Okay. The 9 of Cups, so that you're available for your wish fulfillment. Because if you hold on to cross current energies, that's what you'll have. You won't have wish fulfillment. Okay. Justice. Okay. Completion, ending. Okay. What else? The Emperor. So it's like there's somebody here will be just a memory. They'll be just a memory. Justice and Emperor. Somebody is going to end up having some karmic repercussions for some choices that were made. And they will be felt. Somebody here is losing an opportunity or saying no to an opportunity that they once wanted, but they now realize that it's just not a vibrational match. That's what I see here. For someone that is involving a Libra with that Justice card or an Aries with the Emperor card. Okay. Yeah, see, because there's a 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck right here right now, and it's a karmic cycle. And you're like, I'm cool on this karmic cycle shit. There's an outcome. Yeah, the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of our main tarot deck is saying, yeah, you've been independent. You've been independent. You'll do what you got to do to take care of you. Somebody could be a part of that experience with you if they wanted to. But for somebody, they weren't. And because the Emperor is showing up at all, is being cut off. Somebody here is actually going to be a spiritual divorce, a legal divorce. Somebody's going to cancel a contract. Somebody is going to break up with somebody. Somebody is going to break a pattern of control. This isn't about another person. This is about somebody who's going to stop trying to control another person. Whenever somebody come into your life, you're going to stop trying to control them. Okay, positioning. Yeah, you're going to stop trying to control the energy for someone. You're going to stop trying to control something here. Something that was sad, something that was a real battle, something that was a real struggle. You're going to be really happy with the outcome here. The action you need to take, you're going to see exactly what the fuck you need to do. Okay, and this has something to do with your past, about clearing the past, about changing the karmic cycle. There it is, changing the karmic cycle. And what you need to do was remove the cross-current energies. They create chaos, they create static, they create friction in your experience. Elevate. It's time to elevate, okay? Emotion. E equals energy and motion. Moving energy. Yes, you are moving energy. The Meissner effect. If you're vibrating at this height, at this level, only the vibrations that are vibrating there can actually come to you. You're moving energy. You're not staying stagnant in situations. You're moving energy here. It's time to move. It's go time. It's go time for you. That's what it's going to be. It's go time. It's level up energy. It's boss energy. Emperor is a boss. Okay. It's balance being restored. It's God stepping in and saying, hold on, this ain't balance right here. We're going to fix this right here. Okay. It's like the universe is always, this is a place of balance. The universe is always balancing everything out here. Okay. It is a game. I love this game. I love having my beautiful woman who loves to play games like Scrabble with me because I like Scrabble, and she good at it too. You never know who gonna win it. I might win one day, she gonna win one day, and we can only play up to 3 rounds. We either gonna play 2 rounds or we gonna play 3 rounds when me and my lady play. If we play 2 rounds, that's because the same one won both times. If each of us wins one, now we got to play a third for a tiebreaker. But that's it. And then we go play skip-ball. Anyways, Scrabble, true or false? In the English edition of Scrabble, the letter Q is worth 8 points. False. Q is worth 10 points. So y'all know my nephew is Q. My nephew is Q. What? I don't have a nephew named Q. My grandson is Q, though. Oh, Q was my nephew in another life? Oh, shit. New shit? Okay, I'll take it. Worth 10. Okay, anyways. Q is my buddy. My buddy. When I play skip-ball, Q does too. My buddy. Okay, so there's something here about having a buddy to vibe like you vibe. They I heard y'all get off on the same thing. Yeah, like yeah. Okay. Multiple choice. Which of these statements is true? The letter J is worth 6 points. That's not true. There are no Q's in the German language edition. That's not true. The truth is, there is an edition based on the Hobbits. Outcome energy. It's been a hell of a fucking epic journey. It's been a whole journey for someone here. It's been a whole journey that you could write a whole book, that'll make a whole movie. And it's like, I'm just seeing this scene where it's like, okay, setting off for the next journey. You've had your time to rest. Now it's time to get up and go again. You got something to do. Okay. Open-ended question. How many bonus points are awarded for using all 7 letters in your bank at one time? Dude, you used all 7 letters in your bank at one time. You did that. You use all 7 letters in your bank at one time. And you get 50 points for that. You get 50 points for using all the letters in your bank at one time. I fucking love this. Is awesome. All right. What's at the bottom of my handmade oracles? It says synchronicities abound to say you are on your path, on your divine path in a delightful way. That card came out for the download, didn't it? I just seen this card. All right. What else? Oh, that one goes over there. So here you are, you're in the perfect position with the positioning card coming out. Oh, Spirit's got you. You got yourself in a beautiful position. Yeah, Spirit's just supporting you. You've put yourself in a beautiful position. That's what they want you to know. And you have this beautiful spirit guide that helps you see things clearly. I hear the experience of your mother, your grandmother, helps you see with clarity. That they channel messages and they channel things to you. Meditate at the bottom of the words of clarity. Yeah, the energy is really favorable for you to be able to connect with your spirit guides at a deeper level. What I heard is a lot of these readings, you talk about them as being a lover, but what you didn't know, what is being revealed here is for all of you, it will be a spirit guide energy that you're actually connecting with. A lot of you are looking for love readings, but really this love that we keep talking about coming in for you, this is you being at a more intimate level with your spirit guides, is what I hear. That doesn't mean that romantic partners are eliminated. It means you're going to be connected with your spirit guides on a more intimate level. Is beautiful. So, interesting. You're going to really identify that. 6 and sex, those two words, 3 little words with 1 letter different. EI. EI. So IE. IE is coming through. IE. What is it's like and take note of this as well with the Six of Cups. Okay. So when you're flowing very strong with spirit, if you haven't felt this, you're going to. They're going to make sure you feel it. Spirit, but I heard James Brown come through. He said, baby, baby, I got the feeling. And he over here doing his soul. Baby, baby, I got the feeling. He is grooving. You know what I'm talking about? Because what's going to happen is when spirit comes through to you, it feels as good as sex. The energy is like an intense orgasm. When you're in this meditation and you're feeling the energy move like that, you know spirit is with you, man. If you haven't felt that yet, just lay down where your whole body is completely supported. Close your eyes and breathe and listen to the sound of your breathing. Just listen to the sound of your breathing. Focus on the sound of your breathing. You might feel the impulse to breathe deep 3 times or breathe some sort of pattern. However it comes through to you, fine. And then you'll find yourself just breathing regular, and that's fine too. Before you know it, you're going to feel a tingling sensation in your energy field, and that is you and spirit communing. And it feels as good as a great orgasm on your body. And it's in your energy field. So again, it's that whole level up energy, totally in tune with spirit. Part 2 energy, like you already had part 1. You became the protector of your energy. You did all this. So anywhere where you've already felt this sensation that I'm discussing here, watch for it to come faster, easier. Oh, because I said, was it this reading or the last one where I said somebody gonna come again and again and again? I think it was the download. Yeah, the download. Yeah. So, wow, what a powerful message for tonight. This, using all 7 letters. 7 is the name for spiritual wholeness, spiritual wholeness. I said 7 is the name for spiritual wholeness. For someone, you have a guide named 7. What is 7 about? Okay. I heard 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven. Isn't that was it Stranger Things? Was that the name of the series? And the little girl's name was 11, and she was the one that blasted the energy to squish, banish, remove the rift, the black energy. Yeah, she did. So it's like on the spiritual team, they're there. And you're there in the 7. You're there in the 7. So you're there in the 7 and they're there for you. So your spirit team, honey, their arms ready to go. I see like in the Matrix, they're like, knuckle up. That's what I see. Knuckle up. I see it. They're like, knuckle up. That's what I see. That's your spirit team, how they're coming through for you. So let me see what we have. Oh, thank you. 99 New Zealand cents from Norma Jean. So thankful and grateful, baby. I see a $4.99 love donation. Thank you. It's $5 minimum. So you know what? Forget. I heard is that what? What the hell? Did you do it again? Is that why you sent for Aqua? I knew it. That's why you sent 99 cents. I love you, baby. What's with the 99? If I can, can't you go in there and put a custom number and put? Okay. Anyways, here we go. Will L a Sag get karma for what they did? If so, when and what is coming their way? Not a lover. Hold on a second. You get one question for $5, honey, not 3. One. Uno. So we're going to take the first one, and I've said that before, and that's what it is. So will the Sag get karma for what they did? Period. Sag energy is the first card out. If you get an ace in 13 cards, Temperance card represents the zodiac sign Sag. If we get an ace within the 13th card pool, then yes, that's about them getting karma. And anything that I get, I will channel for you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes. So let's look at your thing here, baby. Yes, they will get karma for it. Okay, let it go. It's none of your fucking business. That's God's business when they get their karma and how. Stop fucking being so hurt about it before you earn your own goddamn karma about this separation. Because there's some you're refusing to see in your own energy. You need to see that, okay? Yeah, there's some, yeah, you're sad, you're angry and all that shit. That's talking about your own triggers and the burdens that you're carrying that you need to let go of. Justice. You gonna earn your own karma in this too if you keep worrying about him and his karma and when it's coming and what that look like and all that shit. You need to be worried about your own karma and what that look like and that shit. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles is the card of doing the work on you, taking care of your business, minding your business, minding your energy. What focus more here on you, honey, because listen, Temperance is the energy you're under as well. That's why you attracted a Sagittarius, because you needed to learn patience. That's why you attracted this person. You needed to learn to calm your own energy. You needed to learn how to check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's what the Temperance card energy is about. Checking yourself, checking your own emotions, getting a level of emotional mastery, getting a handle of your emotions. God is here saying you ain't going nowhere yourself that you want to know about until you do this work. If you're doing this already to whatever level you're doing this, it's time to turn it up a notch. It's time to elevate. You hear? That's what we got for you. That's what you need to know about them getting karma. Aqua. Love you, baby. Thank you for your donation. So thankful and grateful to be of service. Whew. So whoever it is, that's what you need to know. All right. This is what we have for the session tonight. Did I miss any other donations, Norma Jean? Did anybody else see another person who, because I don't see, and there's a lot of comments. Y'all was just lit in the comments tonight. So thankful and grateful to be of service. Whew. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through. Call love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Choked up. Oh, somebody all choked up. They don't like what the fuck I said. Oh, well, that's not my goddamn problem. My job is not here to make you fucking happy with what I said. Triggered much? That's why this energy is here. Okay. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. And that might not have been for the person who paid for this reading. Somebody fucking triggered because they took that shit personally. They took that shit personally. And they needed to. It's the shit you don't want to see. Didn't I start out this whole fucking show saying it's the shit you don't want to see, you don't want to hear, and you don't want to talk about? That's what the fuck I'm here for. And if you go into a reader who's only going to tell you what the fuck you want to hear, then all they doing is taking your money. Honey, latest in amount. That's all, folks.